Chapter 7, Environmental Concerns and the Factors Affecting Environment. This chapter is in continuation of the science chapter. It will deal with what are the different environmental concerns at the national, international and the regional level. The natural resources and their utilization. The environment is man's first right. Without If the man does not have a safe environment, then nothing can exist. We cannot exist to claim their rights. So this is a correct fact. Let's begin the chapter. Since the past 2 decades, people around the world are becoming conscious about the various problems. So past few decades, maybe 22 or 3 decades, environmental concerns have increased because there are various factors which have contributed for this. The greenhouse effect, global warming, famines, drought, the floods and all, they have influenced every nation. Due to education and the promotion of environment-based programs, humans have understood that we are related and we are directly associated with the nature. Now, what are the human activities? The smallest unit of a habitat that is occupied by an organism is called a niche. It is the smallest unit in which a living organism lives. The habitat refers to the physical space occupied by the organism. We use resources according to our needs, but it is important to handle the resources carefully. Many species are destroyed by human activities. No doubt technology helps in finding out new resources, but we cannot depend upon it. The environment has got various species and most of them are destroyed because of the human effect. The commercial actions done for the maximization of our well-being lead to degraded conditions for future generations. We are part of an ecological system and we do not have the right to chart all the interrelationships in this system. So human beings are part of a system and we cannot bring about changes, but human needs are so much that the environment has got affected. We can bring lot of changes leading to the improvement of the environmental conditions. Now what can humans do to bring change in the environment? Pollution and the sources of pollution can be controlled. We read it in science also that the alternate sources of energy should be used maximum. Treating the waste given out, whatever waste is given out should be treated. Recycling, reusing the resources. Our concern for the present is single pointed for improving the environment and to some extent for the future. If we do not protect the environment now, then the future generations will have no good environment left and the existence of human beings will be affected. Short-term interest in improving the surroundings merges with our long-term. So what is the meaning of short-term interest? Meaning if there is some pollution problem in one place, then we should treat the problem so that in the long term the same problem does not exist again. The main problem is the international environment concerns. The international environmental concerns, there is a widespread concern about environmental deterioration. That is, the environment has decreased and it has become bad all over the world. So all over the world people have started thinking about the environment, and this is caused by the increasing population, the urbanization. The countries have taken steps toward the control of environmental deterioration and the means of international regulation have been proposed. What are the steps taken by the environment and for what is the step being taken? Some of the important factors which must be kept in mind for a better environment are: the health condition of human beings should not be affected adversely. Whatever steps are taken from the environment, they should not affect the health of the human being. The second point is the ecological balance must be maintained. The balance in the nature should be maintained, as many natural resources, water, wind, land, etc., are involved in this. To assess the harmful consequences of the industrial developments and other human activities, to assess, so we human beings have to assess what are the harmful consequences. If we know what are the harmful consequences of some activity, then it can be controlled. To assess the cumulative effect of waste and other pollutants, finished and byproducts on the surroundings, these must be dealt with wide and bigger geographical scale and on different time scales. Problems of global concern can be dealt within the overall writings, the settings and the countries. So that means whatever steps will be taken have to be taken internationally, so that the overall effect is seen on the earth. The national environmental concerns, there are various concerns which are affecting the country. The first of these national environmental concerns is, they were set up in the early 70s. So the national environmental concern and the laws were made in 1970. The legislation dealt with the environmental laws issues relating to this period in developing countries as well as in the developed countries. There have been many policies and strategies laid down by the Indian government to protect and improve the environment. Now, what has the government done? There are various acts which are mentioned here. The Environmental Protection Act 1986, Global Environmental Protection Act 1986, Global Environment Monitoring System GEMS, the Ganga Action Plan. Most of them are related to the pollution caused in air, water and land. The Central Pollution Control Board, the CPCB, has the powers to advise the government on the matters related to pollution. So various laws were passed, and these laws helped in assessing the environment, in making the people aware, and the laws were passed to control the pollution caused due to various factors.